What's up, guys? Coach Ryan here with Project Fresh. If you're feeling like there needs to be a redo for the year, then you're in the right place. We're halfway through 2026 in just 2 days. July is literally Wednesday. So, again, if you're looking for that re up, that check in, that refresh, taking on the second half of the year, making it much different compared to the previous part of the year, this one's for you. So, my name is Coach Ryan. I'm the lead coach and owner of Project Fresh. And for over the last 13 years, I've helped people take control of their health, optimize their performance, and build sustainable habits that actually stick. As a certified strength and conditioning specialist and a certified sports nutrition coach, I've had the opportunity to work with everyone from athletes to busy professionals, coaching them through the science and the real world challenges of fitness and nutrition. So here I share the stories, the lessons, and the systems that make long-term wellness possible. Now, I do all kinds of different things on this channel. I think last week I was talking about the importance, or 2 weeks ago I was talking about the importance of recreation. There's been some other areas that we've been talking about. And with that being said, even some of our nutrition based work, both fitness, overall, just nutritional support, as well as the financial side, saving on your groceries. Groceries have gotten substantially more expensive. All those kinds of different topics. Today is just a brief check in for us to sit down, use this time. If you're watching here, prepare the next 10 minutes after we wrap up to answer these questions to see if you are where you want to be for this year, for 2026. Like I said, we're halfway there. So are you on track to do the things that you want to do and be living the lifestyle that you want to live for this year? If the answer is yes, then we're looking at how do we keep that going? What do we need to do to make sure we continue to do the things we want to do and make sure we don't revert back to the things we don't? If the answer is no, what then needs to change so that you can experience the things that you want to do, experience the things that you want to see in your lifestyle? And so, with that being said, I've shared quite a bit some of the things that I've been adjusting and addressing, going through some extensive testing right now just to make sure, turning over all the stones and getting a full scope and breadth. Having the opportunity to work with the doctor in functional medicine, where we're looking at biochemical, metabolic measurements, what's going on internally. Something I recommend to my clients to do at least once a year. In certain cases, probably more frequently if you are working or dealing with particular ailments or things, hormonally, or maybe it might be metabolically or other. And you're walking regularly, you're strength training, you're sleeping well, you're drinking your water, you're eating your protein, you're doing all those things that would give you the fit body that you're looking for, and yet nothing is changing, nothing is shifting. It's what I've been experiencing since October. And there's some factors in there that I'm no longer dealing with that are helping with that, but still, there's some gaps here. So we're looking at it primarily gut health for me, another area to look at. So again, if it's yes, what are the things you need to do to keep it going? Did you establish that relationship that is assisting you with keeping things going? Perhaps you found the environment, a group of people, a place, somewhere you can steal away, don't have to think about work or any responsibilities. You can just go do your thing, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour if that's your deal, if you like that. And you've got your space, your setup, and your schedule set. Or no, I haven't found someone that I work out with yet. I haven't found a place to go to, or I haven't set up the gym in my spare room, or whatever it might be. It's summertime now. And if you're here in the Denver metro area, you're looking at temperatures high 80s to 90s. If you're in Chicago or DC this week, you're looking at temperatures that are triple digits, which is nuts, but typical for those areas. Probably not so much Chicago, but I hear DC has those flashes of heavy heat. If you're in Phoenix, LA, or Vegas, you're just like, yeah, it's just another summer, right? Triple digits for days on end, weeks on end. I think it was 2 years ago. I was talking to my dad's friend, coach of mine from the past, and he said that they had broken records in Vegas for number of days of 100 degrees, and I think even number of days where it didn't drop under 100 degrees, including through the night, which is just madness. But anyway, whatever those details were, it's summertime. We've got those challenges that come with it. If you're through the Midwest and into the South, then obviously we're looking at tornadoes and all of the heavy weather that comes through before hurricane season, which is crazy. That's literally at the end of August, I believe, is when that starts. So anyway, weather's weather, circumstances are circumstances. You do the best you can, but ultimately, are you where you want to be or not? And if the answer is no, then we go through that process. If the answer is yes, then we go through that process. So where are you guys at? What are we looking at? What's your answer? Like I said, take these next 10 minutes just to make sure everything is aligned. Now, if it's like things are not in the place where I want them to be, and I have no desire of pursuing them, then you have to ask the question, the current lifestyle that you have, is that something you can live with? Or is it increasing your chances of having poorer health outcomes down the road? And I get it. That's not always something fun to wrestle and address. I don't want to think about the negative impacts of my choices. But the thing is that we can make the choices. We don't choose the outcomes, right? We do not have any control over those outcomes once they come. But we can decide and do things that can offset the risk of poor health outcomes. Again, 90% of the preventable diseases and challenges we face can be addressed with fitness, nutrition here in the United States. That other 10 is you've got something going on cells, you got something going on disability, you've got something going on based on whatever your particular pre-existing conditions may be, etc. I'm not a physician. I'm not a doctor. That's not my lane. My focus is the preventative side, looking at the data, looking at what we're experiencing, and addressing those things that we could prevent. Blood sugar issues, again, due to muscle, heart and lung related issues due to working the muscle, inflammatory based diseases or issues, regulation of hormones, regulation of blood sugar metabolically, muscle, and the food to support the muscle. Okay. Anyway, so mid-year check-in, where are we at? Drop in the chat. Yes, things are going well. No, things are not. If you want to expound upon that, sweet. If not, hey, don't sweat it. No worries at all. But ultimately, the goal here is to answer that question and then really look at it and go, okay, yes, these are the things that are going on. What am I doing to ensure they continue to go well? Or these things aren't going on. What am I going to do to make those switches, those necessary changes? Maybe there's a few things that are taking your time, your money, your attention, but they aren't serving you. Maybe relationships. So, hey, good to exit, move, shift. Not easy, not very easy to do sometimes, but it makes a difference. Again, it's based on what you want, right? So if you don't want to do it, you won't, right? And that's it. I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I'm here to tell you what can and cannot happen based on the decisions you make. And there's no middle ground. You're either growing or you're decaying, right? Your body is either moving in a healthy trend or it's moving in a negative, unhealthy trend. I mean, I don't say negative, it's healthy or unhealthy. Just way too much out there as far as what is healthy and what is not. A lot of misconception, a lot of issues there. That today's video post is not for that. That being said, if you guys need assistance, we do this for a reason, not just to sit here and talk for 10, 15 minutes, but to provide you an opportunity to connect with a professional on the preventative side, specializing in fitness and nutrition, to provide you with resources to have the lifestyle. We've got many clients who have come into our program, have seen the results, have lost the body fat, gotten stronger, gotten more able, feeling better, living the lifestyle they desire, hanging out with their kids, playing with their kids, their grandkids, going on those trips, not being concerned about blowing out the knee again, messing up the shoulder when they get into racket sports like pickleball. It's a really big one. Or landing on a ball and crashing out and blowing something up on the body because they fail, right? Those are the things that we help our clients work towards not having happen and enjoying their lifestyle with less risk and less stress associated with injury. So that being said, drop in the comments where you're at. And if you'd like to speak further, we offer a 15-minute free. There's nothing here. I don't have a program to sell you or tell you should join at the end of the 15 minutes. just an opportunity to engage with our subscribers, with our community, get a chance to connect with you, see what it is that you're working on and how we might be able to assist. If you do want to look at what it's like working with us, absolutely great. Glad to have that conversation. But ultimately, we're called to this and we want to pour into those who want to see the results and take it from there. All right, we'll see you guys next week in the start of the second half of the year. Remember, 5,500 steps a day equals 1,000,000 steps in 6 months. Did you get it this 6 months? No. I was literally right here, January 1 or whatever that day was, talking about this. January, so it would have been probably the 6th. January 6th is when I was probably here. Oh, no, that's 2024. That's off. Whatever it was, whatever day the first Monday was of the year, 6 months ago, I was saying, hey, next 6 months, 5,500 steps, 1,000,000 steps. Woo! Okay, you got it. Great. High five. Nice work. Didn't get it. That's all right. High five. You got the next 6 months, right? Holidays are coming up, believe it or not. And people are like, whoa, 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 it's summertime. Yes, it is. July 4th is Saturday, right? And then after that, Labor Day. And then after that, holidays. Just like time does this. And we're like, pump those brakes. All right. So if you want to make a difference, aim for those 5,500 steps. Number one, you'll be doing more than the average American does at 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day. Number two, 1,000,000 steps is not a bad deal. But three, you're constantly keeping your body in motion more than if you're at 2,500 steps. You're making a difference there. You're setting yourself up to take any and all the tension out of your hips, or at least allow it to open up. Okay. Now, us sitting long periods of time have lots of implications. I won't get into it, but more steps gets you out of the seat and really helps with blood flow, helps with keeping your metabolism going, and so many other benefits. Plus, getting outside is very beneficial as well. Sunscreen, hats, sunglasses, do whatever you need to protect your skin, your eyes, etc. Those are important too. But ultimately, that is a huge shift. If you feel like, Ryan, I can do more than that, all right, now commit to 2 days of strength training. 15 minutes, 1 to 2 to 3, maybe most max moves, 1 to 2 to 3 moves. Is it your knees? Is it your ankles? Is it your hips? Is it your shoulder? Find the necessary moves to train those joints first, get more able in those joints, stable, mobile, range of motion improved, strength improved. You'll see the biking, the hiking, the pickleball, the swimming feel better, look better, be more enjoyable. Okay. And then take it from there. So if you need us, we're here for you. Otherwise, have a wonderful start to your week. And I hope you have a relaxed and safe July 4th. Stay safe out there. We've got crazy fires going on here in Colorado. Smog is just painting our mountains right now from the 2 fires. The one that started in Utah that's crossed the border, and then the one, unfortunately, in Ouray, which is really sad. My wife and I were just there earlier this year. Beautiful, beautiful small town in the mountains, and they got fire coming over the hills. And I see different fires across the nation going on. So stay safe out there, please. By all means, keep an eye out for your neighbors too, kids and pets. But have a fun July